As our cab pulled up at the entrance, Liam, my fiancé, took my hand firmly in his, probably sensing my overwhelming desire to run for it. He wiggled his eyebrows as he opened his door. Well, let's see if this place is all it's cracked up to be. We got out of the cab, leaving it to the porter to take care of our luggage. Just then, the second car pulled up behind us. My older sister and her boyfriend, our freeloading guests as they dubbed themselves, bustled out and in through the sliding doors ahead of Liam and I. Kathy was all excitement, having escaped the cold and rain of New York's October for the 5-star resort in balmy Mexico, ready to squeeze every last drop of enjoyment out of this unplanned getaway. An excellent chef who was always eager to expand on her skills, she'd already booked a cooking class here and was looking forward to learning the intricacies of Mexican cuisine. Trey, Kathy's longtime college friend and now boyfriend, strolled in after her with a look like he'd just returned from the day at the beach, not arrived from a busy airport. Cool as the slice of cucumber in the welcome cocktail a smiling resort employee handed him at the door, I envied them. My feet paused in front of the entrance, reluctance getting the better of my motor skills. Why did I agree to come here? I should have stayed in New York, in my safe and cozy little corner of uptown Brooklyn. The thought was like a haunting refrain that would repeat itself many times over in the days to come. Were the events that followed our arrival inevitable, written down long before, and just waiting for the participants to come together and play them out? Or could they have been avoided had I simply turned down the invitation? The phone call came unexpectedly last month. To be sure, being invited to appear as the keynote speaker at the yearly Writers South of the Border conference was a big honor, but it took me several days to accept. Was I reluctant to give a speech? You bet. The thought of standing up in front of 100 people and having to talk and be interesting horrified me to the pit of my stomach, too desperately wanting to slink back into the cab and have the driver take me away from there, to the airport. If it hadn't been for Liam and my good friend Harvey Caden, I never would have come here in the first place. Liam insisted the trip would be terrific for my career. Because how could I even think to pass up such a great opportunity? I had to try and do this if I was serious about writing. Liam's argument carried weight. If I was going to shy away from the spotlight, I might as well go back to being a part-time cake decorator at my sister's bakery. But Harvey was the one who finally bent my will. I met Harvey through John Edwards, a mutual friend and avid rare book collector whom I knew thanks to rather dubious circumstances when I was trying to clear my dad's name in connection to a murder and briefly considered John as a suspect. I believe any hurt feelings my suspicions may have caused were wiped clean when I managed to reunite John with his long-lost uncle, because John later passed on my book to an acquisitions editor he knew, thus launching my writing career.